Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 656, and we are live on YouTube with another Gold Rush tournament. This time, of course, the last show, we had the WCW Women's World Championship on the line, which Amber Extreme ended up winning, defeating Lyra Valkyria, who held that championship since July the 26th. Today, the men get their go at the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Shade, of course, has been holding that championship since, I think, June the 30th or something like that. He's held that title since June and been a defending champion. He's been a fighting champion, so it's been a tremendous run for Shade from Team Sir Jack the Great One. Today is going to be one hell of a badass tournament, though. We've got the best of the best. Up in the quarterfinals, we have Alex Ramon from Team Alex Sappy taking on the Wolfman, Alan Severn from Team Glenola. The Gooner, Luke Ballmer from Team Luke the Gooner 94 taking on Poindexter, a.k.a. Professor Pollux from Team Froggy Moth Legs. Oni Shinobi in battle today against Mad Dog. Oni Shinobi, of course, from Team Oni Shinobi. Mad Dog from Team Tessa. Well, Tessa Cross, I guess. He always just says Tessa. So I don't really know if it's Tessa Cross but Mad Dog is managed by Tessa. We know that. Rocky Cross's misses, of course. And then from Team Ace Hunter, Zach Payne representing the Ego Club, taking on the Manifestation Damien from Team Kraken Skulls. It's going to be one hell of a banger of a quarterfinals. Before we get started, though, lots to talk about. Tomorrow is WrestlePalooza. We have SmackDown tonight. Luke, of course, will have information on any of the football games that happened today, so we got to discuss that. Moon Raider showed up to the broadcast booth naked. Stark naked. Didn't warn Luke or I, just decided he was going to show up with no clothes. We're not really sure why he's doing that, to be fair. We're a little bit appalled by that. I mean, it would have been nice to have a heads up, you know. Luke and I don't necessarily want to see that, but it is what it is. I guess freedom of expression. I don't know what it is Moon Raider's trying to express, other than nudity. But, you know, it is what it is. Moon Raider is on the broadcast booth. Luke, the Gooner 94, is on the broadcast booth. It is going to be a rockin' show. And I'm sure we'll have a bunch of villains in the chat room at some point. Sadly for them, they can't cause any villainy, Luke. They cannot. No, not today. Not on YouTube. They cannot. Rocky Cross is probably thinking, why are you doing so many shows on YouTube? Because you can't ban us. That's why. We are afraid to go live on Twitch now. You know, it's a risk. Again, let's not forget the show in recent history where at 9 matches, I was only on the broadcast booth for 3 matches. He's a straight-up villain. A traitorous, treacherous little bastard he is. That's why I think he's related to Glenola. I believe he's related to Glenola, or at least very good friends with Glenola. They definitely must hang out. They definitely must hang out. But anyways, Moon Raider. What'd you do today? Did you watch any football today? We know Luke did. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
I was enjoying the should I say the last Friday of the last time seeing temperatures up to like in the mid-20s or a little over.
Yeah, it was really nice. Well, I mean, even here, it was around 28, 29 degrees for a little while. It was pretty warm, but I mean, we're not exactly the Great White North. We might be the Great North, but we're not really the Great White North so much anymore. I was actually talking to Luke about that earlier. When I was a kid, we would have sometimes snow in September, definitely by October, and you would still see snow on the. It may not be snowing, but you would see snow on the ground the first week of June. Now, here in Canada, at least where I'm from, like there's definitely places that still get a shit ton of snow every year, but where I'm from, we maybe get 2.5 months of winter now, and then we're back to, you know, warmer weather. So it's interesting how much the climate has changed just over the past 35 years. You know, what do you think climate change? I think a lot of people think, you know, climate change over thousands of years or millions of years, but I'm telling you, just in the last 35 years, things have changed a lot. Not just that, the evolution of certain things. Like, look at, I don't know what, you know, the animal kingdom.
It's more expensive now with
well, that too.
You know what I mean?
That too. And of course, the United States and their tariff war on everybody is making things even more ghastly as as far as affordability goes. But look at the animal kingdom. I don't know what the animal kingdom's like where you guys are, but here, like squirrels have evolved. They can climb brick walls and shit now. You would never see a squirrel casing a brick wall when I was younger. A tree? Yeah. Something made of wood, sure. But those little bastards have evolved to the point where they can, like, climb brick walls and shit now. It's interesting. So, these things, again, most people think of evolution and think of climate change as thousands of years, millions of years, billions of years. But some things happen much quicker. Some things happen much quicker. I assume you guys have squirrels in the UK. I assume squirrels are pretty much everywhere, aren't they? I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would think they are. Like, have you ever seen a squirrel climbing a wall?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's messed up, eh? It's literally something I never would have seen when I was younger. That never would have happened. Like I said, they climb trees and telephone poles and wooden fences, stuff like that. You would see that all the time. They can climb things, but you would never see them climbing a brick wall or something of that magnitude. So it's interesting, but. So the weather was. So what was the temperature where you are? I know the UK starts to get quite a bit cooler this time of year. So, but you guys are experiencing some warmer weather yourselves, yeah? Is what Moon is saying. So what was?
Yeah, it's getting a bit warm. Well, I wouldn't say that, for some reason it was warm yesterday when I woke up. I wouldn't say it was hot or anything. But it was like, why is it relatively warm outside? Weird. We're almost in October time.
Yeah, I know. So what's the weather normally like this time of year for you guys?
It starts getting cold because it starts getting dark. The clocks go back in October time, like before Halloween.
Yeah, see, ours don't go back until November the 3rd or 2nd or something, I think, this year. Honestly, I wish they'd stop changing the fucking clocks. Just leave the fuckers alone.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Yeah. It's just not necessary anymore. I mean, there was a time where it made sense, sort of, but those days are gone. They're gone by. They're past. It's time for a change, and nobody likes. And it's been proven that actually time fluctuating all the time is actually bad for our health. Not to mention, what they should do is put time back, like a half hour instead of going back or forward. Just put it back a half hour. Instead of a full hour, and leave it. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I don't know. But definitely do away with it. It's just not necessary anymore. So what happened in football today? Who played? Luke, tell us. I know you're...
I don't think there was any football on today, like Premier League wise. I know Middlesbrough played West Brom in the Championship, and Middlesbrough won 2-0.
Oh, so there was no actual games today? Interesting. I figured being Friday.
It's all weekend. There normally is a Premier League. There might be a Premier League game on a Friday. Actually, I might have to check.
Oh, so you could be slacking on your knowledge of who's playing and who's not today. Interesting. Who played yesterday? I know.
Newcastle,
oh yeah, that's right.
Newcastle, Barcelona.
That's right. Barcelona won, didn't they?
Yeah.
What was the final score? 2-1.
2-0. 2-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they scored late in the game.
Yeah.
But then Barcelona was able to hang on for what was it, 7 minutes or 7.5 minutes or something like that.
Out of 7 minutes.
That's impressive though. think about that. You got a team. You got a team that was about to be beat 2-0. Suddenly, they score a goal, which of course would increase your. I mean, they'd be hyped up, right? They want to score that goal and tie the game.
They were playing at home as well, so the crowd was there as well.
Right. So the fact that Barcelona was still able to hold them off, because 7.5 minutes doesn't seem like a long time to a lot of people, but when you're on a soccer field or a football field,
it's a long fucking 7 minutes. Yeah. For the game of football, man.
Yeah. In sports, 7.5 minutes can feel like a lifetime, right?
That's
So
a long time, man. Especially finals.
no, it really is. Yeah, I agree. I'm eagerly awaiting hockey season to start myself.
Like try hold the ball in the corner flag and that, and like stuff like your time waste on. I don't play things to waste of time. It's annoying when it's against your team, but I also understand it. Like why you do time waste? I get it.
Mufasa's in the house. What's going on, Mufasa? I see you. What's new and exciting, buddy? What'd you do today? Anything interesting? Did you have to work today? Day off? Did you go on vacation? Did you win the lottery? Buy a new car? Move into a new house? But yeah, so here's a... So we know WrestlePalooza is tomorrow, right? Any bets that SmackDown sucks tonight?
Yeah, I think it is, so.
Yeah, usually it's funny because people were trashing one of AEW's recent shows, and you know, I don't normally stick up for AEW a whole lot. They create their own issues, but here's the thing. AEW isn't much different than any other wrestling promotion. They're not going to put on a stellar card for their show when they've got their all-out pay-per-view tomorrow in Toronto.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So I don't see any point in saying, oh, it was a boring show, it was a shitty show. Well, I mean, you should know it's going to be. Doesn't matter if it's WWE, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, doesn't matter what it is. If they have a PLE or a pay-per-view that week, your shows are just simply going to be leading into it. It's not going to be anything overly exciting. They're not going to risk injuring anybody that has to participate at that upcoming pay-per-view. And I'll be honest, I do expect All Out to be a good show. Edge is going home. Edge is from Toronto, so that's going to be a big deal. But if there's one thing that AEW has always done well, is pay-per-views.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They do. Almost all of their pay-per-views are very, very good. They're almost, you could almost call them the king of pay-per-views. But yeah, so I actually stuck up for AEW on a thread. I can't remember if it was on X or Facebook or where it was. I think it might have been Facebook. Might have been Facebook. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate AEW. I just don't like how Nick Khan runs the company. I've said time and time again, I hope AEW has a turnaround. I hope they, you know, because here's the thing: is there's a lot of great talent there, and it's also another place for professional wrestlers to call home, right? But you know, the way Tony Khan keeps running things, they're going to end up being the king of the indies. You know, they're going to be the new ROH. Well, except for ROH, you know, most of the time was better. And that's not necessary. Well, I guess it is kind of because of the talent. I mean, ROH always had a lot of superb talent in and out. But, yeah, I'm still hoping AEW is able to turn... The sad thing is, though, it's never going to turn around until Tony Khan admits that he can't book shows. He can't... You know what I mean? Like, until he gets help from somebody that knows what they're doing and helps him guide that company in a better direction, because they keep losing ratings. Like, last year alone, they lost $77 million. You know what I mean? They always brag how they're the number 2 company. Well, the number 1 company isn't losing $77 million. You know what I mean? Like, so they've got some work to do, unfortunately. But again, I hope it happens. I do not want to see AEW disappear. You know, there's been many a times where I've enjoyed AEW, and I actually watch all of their pay-per-views simply because they're really good. Again, you could almost call them the king of pay-per-views. I think they do a fucking phenomenal job with pay-per-views. Cleaning your room, and you did a little homework before getting a headache. Now, did you actually get a headache, or was that just an excuse not to do the homework? And what kind of homework is it? Because it really could have been the homework that gave you the headache. Who knows? I mean, if it was math, you know, fuck math. Math is very important, though. Forget I said that. Everybody needs math. Even when you're a kid, you're thinking, why do I need math? I'm not going to need math when I'm older. Fuck, man, you need math for a lot of things. You just don't realize it till you're an adult. You don't realize it till you're older, and you're thinking, fuck me, I should have learned more in my math class. I mean, there's probably not just, there's other subjects, too, that we probably should have paid more attention in or what have you, but math is a big one, though. You know? If you don't have good mask skills, the chances of success are far less greater. You know what I mean? But yeah, what do you guys think SmackDown will be good tonight? I personally think SmackDown is going to be boring as fuck tonight. Just my personal opinion, though. What do you think?
Looking forward to the pay-per-view, like
WrestlePalooza? Oh yeah, I'm watching WrestlePalooza. Absolutely.
I was going to ask you if that's why you think it'd be boring, or that...
Well, that's why I think SmackDown will be boring, is because WrestlePalooza is tomorrow, right? Or tomorrow. Does anybody know what time it starts? Is it a nighttime start?
I'd have to check, actually. I think it's starting at the same normal time you get.
Normal time, yeah, because they're in the U.S., right? They're in, we looked this up the other day. Or yesterday. We weren't live yesterday, but Luke and Moon and I sometimes just, get on the broadcast booth and enjoy each other's conversation. But I believe, didn't I say it was in Indianapolis, Indiana, or something like that? I think that's what it was. I know it's in the States for sure. But I still don't like the idea of WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia too, by the way. I know I'm going to be...
I'm not a fan, man.
I'm hoping something changes and that doesn't happen. Or, like I said, I don't know how they would pull it off, but have night 1 in the United States or wherever they want to hold it, and have night 2 in Saudi Arabia, so that the whole thing is not in Saudi Arabia. Because I feel like the Saudi WrestleMania is going to be a Temu version of WrestleMania with a bunch of legends that, yes, everybody loves, but nobody really wants to see. Not taking the spotlight at WrestleMania, but that's what they want there, right? They want the legends. They want to see the icons. They do it on a different show. You got wrestlers busting their ass all year long to try and make the WrestleMania card. So I don't know. And we're going to see fucking our female wrestlers dress up like Power Rangers or some shit just so they can get in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate all that stuff.
I don't like it at all.
Well, because they don't respect women there. They don't respect women at all. They claim they do, but clearly that's not true. I mean, there's many examples of why that's not true. So, but yeah, I'm not a fan.
They should honestly just don't even bother sending the women out, man. They don't deserve it.
I'm truly not a fan of WrestleMania in 2027 going to Saudi Arabia. That's for damn sure. But do you think Brock Lesnar? Do you think Brock Lesnar shows up on SmackDown tonight, or do you think he waits till tomorrow?
I think he would show up.
I mean, the last time he was on, he did say, "I'll see you at WrestlePalooza, bitch," right? So I guess there's that. But was that to make Cena think he wasn't gonna show up the next week? Maybe he still shows up. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I do find odd though? I don't even know if you know or whatever. But John Cena and Brock Lesnar are actually opening the show.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Zach Payne and Damien Angel is going to be match of the tournament. Mufasa says, I mean, I expect that to be a real good one, yeah. To be fair, I think they're all going to be great. I'm super excited also. Well, I'm excited to see all of them. I'm excited to see all of them. So these are the top 8. I did the same thing with the men's division as I did with the women's division, as I took the top 8, and those are the guys that are going to be challenging to try and dethrone the champion, because Shade has been you have to fact check me. I think I was right about, I was right about Lyra Valkyria, because I did go check after the show, but I'm pretty sure that Shade has been WCW World Heavyweight Champion since like June the 30th or something like that. And he's been a fighting champion. He has been defending. He's just done a really tremendous job as champion, so it's been pretty cool. But another match I'm really looking forward to, though, even though I'm going to enjoy all of them, but Gunnar versus Dex, that's going to be a fire match too. But yeah, Zach Payne versus Damien Angel is going to be fucking awesome.
Still using Dex's car, like it.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Lesnar shows up tonight or just waits till tomorrow. I actually don't know what to expect from SmackDown tonight. Obviously, they're going to continue storylines into tomorrow, etc. But I actually don't expect SmackDown to be overly entertaining today. And again, that's just my personal opinion. I don't.
Stop feeling it.
No, well, it's literally a day before the pay-per-view, right? Or the PLE they call them. My pay-per-view stuck in my head still, but
sometimes I don't watch the SmackDown before PLE.
Yeah, same with the Raw before a PLE. I mean, Monday Night Raw wasn't very good, right? So if SmackDown's good, that's interesting because the flagship show wasn't very entertaining this week, in my opinion. Did you guys watch Raw?
Yeah.
You did? I didn't think it was overly great. It was just sort of average. It was just meh. I could have done with or without watching it type of thing. So I kind of that's the thing. No, exactly. So I kind of sort of expect the same thing from SmackDown, but I guess we'll find out. Well, while we're continuing conversation, we may as well get the show on the go, get the tournament rocking and rolling. We're going to be kicking things off. Alex Ramon versus the Wolfman Alan Severn for the first match in the quarterfinals. Let's turn and burn.
Honestly, I think I'll just watch Wrestle Palooza. I think I'll just watch the Alex SmackDown.
I mean,
I don't think I can be bothered to sit through SmackDown and then
why in the blue hell does that say WCW Monday Nitro on there?
I do not know.
I do not know either. That's interesting. I'll have to check that later.
Definitely.
I mean, if you go and watch our other WCW, it doesn't say Nitro anymore. We got rid of that branding. So I don't know what's with that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I wonder if it's because I changed it in Universe and not with the actual show. You know what I mean? So maybe the actual, like, you know when you're creating a show? Yeah, I think what happened is I didn't change it there. I only changed it in Universe mode. You think that would?
You already changed the logo's not changed.
Yeah, in Universe mode. I think that, you know what's weird though is you think that would. I mean, you can save stuff from Universe to the player roster as far as wrestlers go, stuff like that. So why would you not be able to with a show? That's kind of strange. But that's got to be why though. We haven't used WCW Nitro in over a month. Alex Ramon, former multiple-time champion from Team Alex Sappy, making his way to the ring. Going to be facing off against one of the most dangerous superstars in TWA history in the Wolfman Alan Severn. Honeybee Wrestling is in the house. What's going on, Honeybee? How you doing, lady? Good to see you. How's school going? I know you're a busy bee these days. Pun intended, by the way. Pun intended. Are you looking forward to All Out? I think All Out's going to be a great show. And I think it's cool that Adam Copeland gets to go home for it, too, so I'm looking forward to that, too. I'm probably actually going to be watching that at some point. I mean, it depends what time it starts, I guess, because I will be watching WrestlePalooza, but I'm not missing that. Rocky Blazing Star. Hi, Archer. I did my first wrestling stream. You did a wrestling stream? I've never tried streaming wrestling before. I only run shows. I do not stream wrestling. But did you have fun? Had a good time? I did notice. I worked early this morning, though, so I had to go to bed fairly early. But I did notice you went live, though. Is it before WrestlePalooza? Very cool. Okay. I mean, Adam Copeland is going to get a huge pop because, yeah, I mean, he's a big deal here in Canada. I wouldn't say he's as big of a deal as, say, like Bret the Hitman Hart, but he's pretty close. He's pretty close. Edge and Christian are very big.
Tommy Dreamer said that.
Sorry, what did Tommy Dreamer say?
Tommy Dreamer said he was Hangman Adam Page was like Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wait, what? So hold on. Said that Adam Page
said Bret Hart is like Hangman Adam Page is like Bret the Hitman Hart.
What? Hey, no, how? No. Well, I'm so confused. How do you compare Hangman Adam Page to Bret the Hitman Hart?
I'm still expecting a big match feel.
I mean, is Tommy Dreamer okay? Like, is something wrong with him mentally or something? That makes no sense to me.
No, mate, I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Yeah, AEW moved their time to avoid clashing with Palooza. Yeah, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. But I know that, I know specifically the city of Toronto was very excited that Edge is going to be there. So I guarantee they probably, I don't know if they were a complete sellout or not, but if they're not, it'll probably be pretty close because a lot of people will buy tickets just to see Edge. Doesn't even matter if the rest of the AEW roster shows up. Edge is there, they will buy tickets to go see him, I guarantee it. But I expect it to be a fantastic show. I expect, again, in my opinion, AEW is like the king of pay-per-views, man. Like, they may not be able to hold their own as far as doing weekly shows all the time, but they have the very best pay-per-views, you know, of most wrestling promotions, and I expect nothing different tomorrow. I expect a very good show tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. And I'm excited to see WrestlePalooza. What do you guys think happens between Brock Lesnar and John Cena? Do you think Sami Zayn... Because don't forget, Brock Lesnar F5'd Sami Zayn during his match with Cena. Does anybody think that Sami Zayn interferes and either causes a non-finish or somehow causes Lesnar to lose to Cena? Because that would lead, I mean, it'd be weird, but that would lead to an interesting feud with Lesnar and Sami Zayn. Maybe Lesnar and Sami Zayn go to battle over the United States Championship. I don't think Lesnar's ever held the United States Championship, so it couldn't hurt. But, yeah, what do you guys think about that? Couldn't give a shit about Lesnar? Yeah. I mean, some people like him, some people don't. Right? Depends if you're a diehard sports athlete, you probably like Lesnar. If not necessarily so much.
I would rather see him go up against Gunther and Lesnar to put Gunther over and stuff, and then retire.
I mean, they brought... No, he just F5 Sammy and Cena. That was basically it.
No,
but I mean,
like the whole thing is like
no, Vince sent him a text message. Now he said, I mean, he did say something derogatory or something like that, but that was
he wanted to like.
It's because he had zero interest in what Vince was offering, pretty much. Yeah. But he is a Vince McMahon guy, so that alone doesn't sit well with some people, right? At the end of the day, though, Brock Lesnar puts asses in seats. He sells tickets. No, he doesn't even like people. I mean, I'm sure he likes his family. You know, I'm sure he likes his family. No, he does not. He's not a people person. So, I mean,
I wouldn't say he doesn't like anybody, but
the average person doesn't really have a reason to like Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a UFC fan, if you're a pro wrestling fan from days gone by, you know, if you're an amateur wrestling fan, things like that, then you probably, you know, enjoy seeing Brock Lesnar do his thing. But for the average fan that tunes in to watch wrestling, they probably don't really give a shit about Brock Lesnar too much. And I can understand that. And again, he's not a people person, so why bother you? You know, it's just...
Brock Lesnar's a huge fucking job.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
By the way, Archer, which champion you want to go for? GPW Hardcore Champion or GPW World Tag Team Champion, Death Authority, and the Davis brother? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't given it much thought. I don't know. You'll have to wait until the numbers pop up, which should be shortly. I can't remember what Blackjack... everything's changed. It's not the same as the last show. But it will pop up. I want to say... Oh! That is it! That is all! ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by submission. And moving on to the semifinals of this Gold Rush tournament, representing Team Glenola, it is the Wolfman Alan Severn with a big W over Team Alex Sappy's Alex Ramon. Congratulations to Team Glenola, the Wolfpack, and of course Alan Severn. Off to the semis he goes. Yeah, so I had an induction week and spent the week getting to know the city. Full classes start next week. Even joined a gym. Want to get definitely fitter and have no excuses now. That's fantastic. It's nice to see that some people still have goals and want to be successful in life, you know. So how was the induction week? Like, what happened? Enlighten us. I mean, I don't know if everybody's interested, but I'm interested. I think it's great what you're doing. I'm proud of you. I think most of us are probably proud of you. You know, if they're not, they don't appreciate education. They don't appreciate success. They don't appreciate a future. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, but I'm proud of you, Honeybee. I think what you're doing is fantastic, and I hope you have nothing but pure success and a great experience while you're in school. But yeah, so what happened? What happens during induction? Because it's different everywhere, right? Every college has induction week, or yeah, I think so. Is it university, Honeybee, or college? I can't remember. I feel like it might be university, though. I feel like Honeybee is a higher learning type of girl.
Yeah, you have to be smart with that,
That higher education is highly sought after by Honeybee. Moonracer, sure, that is what I want to do, is go to the gym too. Yeah, I mean, everybody should want to be fitter, healthier. You know what I mean? University, just getting to know what my course will entail and how we shall. Oh, okay. How it'll be assessed. Now, are you taking a series of different courses or just one in general? What's going on with that? What is going on with that? All right, let's move on to the second match of the quarterfinal. That match was quick. Alan Severn did not waste any time, did he? Holy shit.
No, I didn't. He didn't at all.
Tapped his ass out, he did. Wow. All right.
The thing is with the Brock Lesnar thing, with Brock Lesnar, I've always liked Brock Lesnar, mate.
Well, I mean, to each their own, right? Not everybody likes Brock Lesnar. I know that for a fact.
I know.
He's one of those wrestlers that are like 50-50. People either love him or they hate him. You know what I mean? And it's understandable.
I like him just causes chaos, man, and he makes it.
Okay, there's the numbers. So the lotto is 672. Dice is a 6 and a 5, and blackjack is a pair of 9s. Just getting my degree in primary education, and after 3 years will become fully qualified teacher covering 5 to 11 years. So you're going to be in elementary school then, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
You and Mufasa won again. Me and Mad Dog, Topher, Brad, Ralph caught red-headed. Is that supposed to say caught red-handed? God damn it, Rocky, learn how to spell. How dare you? How dare you? 633. I mean, that's close.
They wouldn't have brought him back. They didn't, I don't think.
Well, I mean, they did their work and I mean, they played their cards right.
That's the thing.
If they thought it was going to cause any harm to the image of WWE or TKO or UFC under the umbrella, they wouldn't have done it. But it doesn't matter. I mean, just some people don't like Brock Lesnar.
No.
You know, some people just don't like him, and that's okay. Not a big deal. There's lots of wrestlers I don't like. You know, but all right, here we go. Next match of the quarterfinals. It is the Gooner, Luke Ballmer from Team Luke the Gooner 94, taking on Poindexter, a.k.a. Professor Pollux from Team Froggy Mothlegs. who is moving on to the semifinals to face the Wolfman Allen. Imagine not that I want the Gunner to lose, but imagine if it ends up being Pollux that ends up moving on to face his own stablemate. That's got to be awkward.
I know,
you know what I mean? If you get stuck facing your own team member, that's got to be awkward. Yeah. But yeah, it's our next match. Let's get things rocking and rolling.
All right.
Oh, there we go. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. All right, here we go. Matchup number 2 of the quarterfinals is on its way. The Gunner versus Dex. Somebody is going to move on to face Wolfman Allen Severn. No matter what. No, Matt wanted his team called Caught Red-Handed. And damn speech to text. Oh, you're using speech to text. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah. I mean, 2025 and speech to text still doesn't fucking work right, you know? It still messes shit up. Even autocorrect. You think that would have become a little more intelligent by now?
Oh, it's isn't it?
It is. It truly is. So is anybody else in university or college this year? I mean, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be able to afford it even if I wanted to. You know how much it costs in North America? Do you know how much it costs to go to university? Good God. I just don't have that kind of coin. I do not. We call it primary school? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's called that here. Primary, elementary. What, you know. It just depends on who you're talking to and where you are, I guess. Public school, even some. Which makes no sense, because fucking high school is still public school. So I never understood the public school thing. But primary or elementary sounds, you know, more appropriate. But 069. I mean, 69 is a good number, Mufasa. You should almost get a. You should almost earn some sort of prize for getting a 69. You should almost get a prize for that.
I could not agree more. Give me a break.
If somebody can get 001, we'll ban Rocky. We'll ban Rocky if somebody gets a 001. Only because I've never seen that before. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I saw somebody get a 099 once, but Rocky's gonna go for it himself. 898. No cigar. Blackjack was a pair of 9s, I believe. Let me look again. Hold on. Yeah, pair of 9s in blackjack. So you got to beat a pair of 9s, a 6 and a 5 for dice. 672 is the lotto numbers. The Gunner, ready for action. Waiting on Professor Pollux, a.k.a. Poindexter, representing the Wolf Pack. The Gunner, of course, representing Team Arsenal.
Right. I love this guy.
And here we go. Dex is about to arrive. How dare he?
How long was Dex apart of the stream for? Like, this broadcast?
Quite a long time. I believe he's just kind of busy in real life at the moment. He doesn't really have the additional time to spare to role play and all the things he used to do so often, so I don't really know, but here's the question of the show. What are your expectations for Brock Lesnar versus John Cena?
Well, it's going to be like, I don't doubt it will be a good match.
Do you think Cena wins?
The thing is, you book John Cena to win beat Brock Lesnar's first match back in years. Are we going to have another match down the road on it?
Well, that's why I think there's going to be interference. I could be wrong. I've been wrong lots of times before, but I fully expect Sami Zayn to somehow interfere or something. But that would make sense, right? Because again, Lesnar kind of interfered in their match. F5 Sami, F5 John Cena. So,
Yeah.
you know, if something's not going the way it's supposed to be going, and Sammy comes down to try and save John Cena, takes out Brock Lesnar with a haluva kick, you know, and that would not just allow John Cena to pick up the victory, you know, because you can't. I'm sorry, you can't have John Cena win clean over Brock Lesnar. I don't think, anyways. I wouldn't want to see that. See him win, sure, but it has to be dirty. Right? Something has to go south of the border, like interference of some sort of non-finish. I mean, I don't care, but.
Remember when Brock Lesnar was the WWE champion and you'd hardly ever seen the belt on
Always
TV?
walking around with
Yeah.
a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
I mean, it was like that when Roman Reigns was champion too. So I mean, there's that too, right?
Yeah, but people generally cried about it then. As they weren't watching Raw when Brock Lesnar was the champion, but these are the people like, oh, it's all great when Roman has the belt there. And he's not on TV every week. You know what I mean?
There's legit people that don't like Brock Lesnar simply because he ended Taker's streak.
I don't think it's just that.
No, that's their reasoning though. There's some people
That's the main reason why people don't like Brock Lesnar.
Well, I didn't say people. I said there's some people that legit don't like him just because of that.
Yeah, you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody.
Yeah. It is what it is.
CM Punk used to be 50-50, didn't he? You either like him or you don't. You know what I mean?
John Cena versus Brock Lesnar reminds me of Brock versus Cody, where Brock Lesnar didn't explain on why.
This first round
What do you mean by
tournament
that?
match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come. And no one wants to get shoulders
Monsieur
down to the
Moonrader, what do you mean by that?
Too soon for him to be thinking about a pin. And he counters.
How dare you, Moon?
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at
He's
them.
busy frapping, he can't talk.
Oh man.
I
Sure.
do seem to
So
like
what's your
a few
favorite
controversial
strategy in a
wrestling.
Falls Count Anywhere match, Corey? I'm scouting the building top
Like,
to bottom.
well,
and
what's
picking
another
exactly
controversial,
where
or
I
what you
want
would
this match to
consider
end
a
up.
controversial
Here's
wrestler that you
your
like?
environment is crucial,
Hogan.
and you need to find one that fits your skill set best.
Well,
Like Hollywood Hogan.
yeah.
Countering that offense.
I like the wrestler Chris Benoit.
Oh,
I like
and
the
a
wrestler Chris
forearm.
Benoit.
These attacks are starting to impact.
I mean,
him.
most people
Falls Count Anywhere matches
did
are
used to like
uniquely
Chris
demanding.
Benoit,
He should
right? They
know
just,
Well, I did, yeah.
Move.
yeah. I mean, he was one of the greatest wrestlers ever, period.
Knee right on
Sadly, you know, things ended the way they did, but...
Yeah, no, I know, trust me. I know.
Goodness, a
But you gotta
perfect
still
reverse
remember
DDT.
certain things, because if you're gonna
Oh,
erase...
yeah, I can't take away the ability in the ring. Paul Heyman said you can admire the ring work.
Right,
The ring
and,
work.
and not just that,
Tipping point
if
in
you-
the match.
Fucking, like,
not just that,
that's
if you take that away, you're also taking parts of other people's careers away that had great matches with Lesnar, you know?
I take away Randy
Or
Orton's
Benoit, I meant.
World Championship.
Looking for
I said
it.
Lesnar, I meant Benoit.
Oh, there it is, it's in. Calf crusher.
Same with Hulk Hogan, if you erase him from history, do you know how many people that takes away from their legacy?
Nasty kick.
Basically,
Oh,
where
what
it's
impact.
everything then.
Yeah. It takes away the NWO, I mean, there's so many things. But you gotta be able to separate the person from the character.
It's locked in. Tap.
Sadly, the person made some bad choices, right? Now, we also know he wasn't doing well. You know, mentally, he wasn't well anymore. That's not an excuse, and it's not a justification. It's just a fact. You know, when they did an autopsy on his brain back in the day, they literally said his brain was almost like that of an 80-year-old Alzheimer's patient. That's how bad his CTE was. Right? He took way too many concussions. He was literally becoming brain damaged. He might have eventually died, actually.
Got all right.
He might have eventually died, yeah.
He was really struggling after Eddie Guerrero.
Yep, he was, yeah. Well, yeah, his mental health went right down the tubes after that. No, oh, look at that! Holy shit, that is 2 submissions. 2 submissions in a row, both by Wolfpack members.
I've got a rage quit. Yeah,
You're gonna rage quit. Gooner lost via submission, and that was a cross-faced chicken wing.
I'm supposed to be the tournament kick. This is not happening. Nah.
What would the Iceman Christian Cool say about Dex using his move
Guner's got
on
out
Gunner?
The first round. Are you fucking joking me? Are you absolutely joking me? This is absolutely
He is gone. First round, out of there. He's going home.
This doesn't happen to the Gunner, bro.
You know what, though? It really normally doesn't. It really He's usually like... He is normally like the king of tournaments. And not just tournaments.
This is fucking bullshit.
Multi-man matches, period. For some reason, the Gunner always does well. It's kind of weird. That was 5 replay. Yeah, sometimes they show a sufficient amount. Other times they overkill it. I'd say overdo it, but it's overkill, not just overdone. No, it is though. 20, like I said. Can you guys imagine if we did a 60-minute Iron Man match? Can you imagine all of the replays we would have to watch? Holy fuck, the replays might be as long as like half the show. Because if you have a 10-15 minute match, they'll show 20 replays. You know what I mean? They will. So if you had a 60-minute match, that'd be nuts.
I'm showing 20 replays. I need to rage quit, man. I need to rage quit this broadcast. I'm no longer here.
It's weird that Stream Elements added that last comment there. I don't know why. Because it brings up the welcome to the tournament, but then at the bottom it says each other. Oh, I see, because it's separated. I must have had too many characters in the... So it carried it over onto another line. Well, that's fucked up. I'll have to fix that. I'll figure out a way to fix that. That's retarded. Gunner doing a Topher moment, Rocky says. Oh, he just... Man just compared Gunner to Topher. Rocky did. What do you think about that, Luke?
How dare I go out in the first round?
You're still stuck on that. But Rocky says that, Gunner had a Topher moment.
Oh, don't fuck it. I'm not Topher, I'm fucking out. He's next level.
Gunner... But I think he's talking about because you said you were going to rage quit. Yeah, I mean, clearly... He knows you were mocking Topher, though. That's why he said that. I just thought it was funny. Good timing. That was good timing by Rocky, actually. I mean, I don't even know him, right? All I know is he annoyed people. And he wrote that crap on the Discord, right? Which is why we're going through the storyline we are of Topher facing the very best in TWA. Which, by the way, he's not doing very well with that. I'm just going to throw that out there. He is not doing well with it. He's got one win since he went on that quest. And that was against B. Jackson. Which was weird because, I thought for sure B. Jackson would have whooped that. They should have a rematch, I think. We should see if Honeybee's interested in a rematch there because that was weird that Julia beat him. So I thought for sure B would beat him.
Yeah, I need to personally.
Rocky says, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, we know. We know. It was good timing. That comment was just flat out good timing.
I'm just having fun, man. I'm not even...
Alright, here we go.
I'm fucking surprised. I'm surprised and disappointed that he's out in the first round, but I'm not going to fucking lose sleep.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I did not expect Dex to beat him. Only because Gunner wins so many tournaments.
How the fuck did he out in the first round? I don't believe this shit.
You know what I mean?
Never fuck that was like.
That's the only reason it shocked me, just because he wins, not just tournaments, he wins a lot of multi-man matches, period. You put him in a one-on-one match, he'll win 90% of them. There'll be a 10% where he might lose. Most of the time, no, I'd say it was 95 percentile. A multi-man match, 6-man elimination royale, gauntlet, tournament, he usually wins them. It's like, what in the fuck is Gunner on, steroids? Good lord.
That's not all about it. I wish I could help you.
He only got 1 win against Sutek. Oh, over like now, is that in your promotion or Tessa's? I'm not sure which one. But here we go. We're moving on to the third match of the quarterfinals. Our first semifinal match is already set. We got two. Glenola's going to have a lot of fun with this one. Glenola's going to have... Because he loves it when the Wolfpack faces each other, as weird as that fucking is. As weird as that fucking is. But Wolfman Alan Severn versus Professor Pollux, a.k.a. Poindexter, a.k.a. Dex. I mean, we could go on and on AKAs, because at one point he had so many different personas. That guy's got more cosplay costumes than fucking a department store. The amount of money the Wolfpack must spend on just Dex is absolutely insane. But here we go, matchup number 3. It is Oni Shinobi taking on Mad Dog. Which one of them is going to walk out of the quarterfinals and into the semifinals? Is it going to be Mad Dog or Oni Shinobi? We're going to find out right now. Let's get things rocking and rolling. Showtime and go time. Match number 3 already. Back-to-back submissions, though. That's fucking weird. You don't see that very often. Not only... Wait a minute. Not only do you not see that very often, you don't see that very often with Severn and Dex. Interesting. Very interesting. It'll be interesting. I mean, now these guys... I mean, we know that Glenola and Alan Severn, you know, they love... the full Nelson, and he, I mean, Severn has submission moves, as does Poindexter, so it's not unheard of to see them tap somebody out. They just don't normally. But Oni Shinobi and Mad Dog, not really accustomed to. I mean, I don't even know if I've seen them tap anybody out this season. They might have. I don't think so, though. Rocky Cross would have, I guess, because he's the pure submission champion, or was. Is he still? I forget. TWA Underground will be one of our next shows, so we'll find out then.
Here we go, guys.
Wrestle Wars Genesis will be tomorrow, live on Twitch TV. It is going to be a banger of a card, because we are continuing the road to the second annual WCW World War III SPV, where we will feature War Games. It's going to be a spectacle, a thrill ride. You don't want to miss that shit. But Wrestle Wars Genesis continues the road to the big SPV, the next SPV for 2025. And then, of course, we move forward to October. And it will be our 5th annual TWA Halloween Havoc SPV. And then, of course, the end of the year, usually around the second week of December. I think there was a season where we had it at the end of December, or maybe it was the very beginning of January, due to circumstances at the time, I believe it was. Usually the second week of December, though, and we will be having our 5th annual TWA Slammiversary SPV. So we've got some big stream previews coming up. We also have our it's going to be the second time ever we've done an all-women's stream preview. That's coming up. And we're giving it a new name, a new moniker, if you will. It will be called Ladies' Night. And
that's what I keep for my one as well.
That was, of course, gifted to us. We have a logo already ready to go, thanks to Team Infinite Oni. Infinite Oni thought it would be a good idea to have a Ladies' Night SPV, and I agreed. Because we actually had a really good time with our very first all-women's SPV. It's been a while. I can't even remember what season that was. I want to say it was 4. Might have been 3. Maybe it was 4.
And here comes one of my favorites.
Can't remember now. Archie, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I mean, I can only imagine. It's Twitch, and people can cause havoc and villainy, and you, sir, are a straight-up fucking troll. So, who knows? I don't even want to think about it. What I want to do is I want to watch Mad Dog and Oni Shinobi beat the shit out of each other here. I want to see who's moving on to the semifinals to join Wolfman Alan Severn and Poindexter. That's what I want to see. TDL has the next match against... Yeah, that's true. Maybe as a go-home match, could do TDL versus Topher, and then B versus Topher 2. Oh no, we can't have go-home happy matches for Topher because we need it to count on his record. You know? We want to make sure, if he's ever looking in somehow, he can see how many times Topher has faced one of the best in TWA, We want to make sure he sees that large number in the L section. We could always have either a house show match, or we could have it on a live version of TWA In Your House, though. We could do that. We could definitely do that. He only got one. Oh, I already read that. Tessa. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. On my he not won yet. Oh, on your. What the fuck kind of English is that? On my he not won yet. Good lord. That sounds like a different language. It sounds like a different language. That is ghastly. It is ghastly. Not even an attempt to spell that shit right. I'm putting 30K on Mad Dog. I mean, there's no betting line. This is YouTube. I mean, that is just an empty wallet. TDL, by the way, still the reigning defending TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions. It's starting to look like they're never going to give those titles up. They really like those championships. So many different teams have already stepped up to the plate and swung for that home run. But TDL struck them out each and every time. Amazing, amazing tag team run, for sure. There's no other way to put it. TDL is having a fucking awesome season, and not even just in tag team, man. Right? Mufasa is the TWA World Champion.
I'd say we've got one of the best
right
in front of us right now.
And wait, Eric Dangerous, I believe.
This one has real
Eric Dangerous is the WCW United States Champion, is he not?
Goes right for the takedown.
I'm sure he is. Pretty sure he is.
I don't know. This is a good idea. This is going to take more
Mufasa.
than he has left.
Eric Dangerous is holding the United States Championship, isn't he? Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa. How dare you, Mufasa?
Supernatural power. Being able to pull that off.
Oh, huge clothesline by Mad. I mean, I literally just looked up and all I see is this big arm across the throat of Oni Shinobi.
Counter. Saw it coming. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And Oni Shinobi ate that shit like it was breakfast. Look at him.
This. Oh, from the rope. He's rummaging.
Big springboard stomp to the chest. That probably didn't feel too good. Looks like Mad Dog shook it off pretty quickly, but oh, DDT to the outside.
Introduced to the proceedings. Lands an elbow.
Man,
To the
I knew this was going to be a good scrap.
Sports getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
I was just about to question the use of the kendo stick, but I forgot the women's tournament was Falls Count Anywhere. So I also made the men's tournament Falls Count Anywhere.
Cranking it out.
He is? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah. How awesome is that? I mean, TDL are holding the tag team championships and singles championships at the same time. You don't see that very often. It has happened, but you don't see that very often.
He's able to reverse it.
At all.
Caught in a bad spot.
Uh-oh. Oni Shinobi. Oh, he got busted open, too. He ate the,
He's been busted wide open. This is not good.
ate the edge of the ring, which, you know, as Michael Cole used to like to say all the time, is the hardest part of the ring. It truly is, though. It truly is.
Turned it around with a reversal.
It gets springier as you go towards the center of the ring, right?
Followed up with a basement drop kick. Perhaps looking for some
This is
kind
turning
of
into a hell of a battle.
equalizer here.
I like it.
He's got
I
one
like
thing
it
on
a
his mind
lot.
with that chair. It has
Oh!
nothing to do
Right
with
between the eyes with the chair.
Here he goes for the win.
Right between the lookers.
Oh my, how in the world
One
did
count
he
only?
that? He's
He only got a
not letting
fucking
the
one
team
count out of that
get the
shit?
better of him.
I have to like on you guys for talking around.
Oh, look at this. Right before the match started, I said, they're not accustomed to submissions. What is Mad Dog doing? Crossface. Like, what? What is going on today? Like, this is not a submission tournament. I don't even know what's happening. Mad Dog just turned me into a big fat liar. How fucking dare he? We should fire him. We should fire him.
Delivering nasty stops.
Mad Dog getting a little receipt here. Little payback. Little vengeance. I mean, Shinobi was whooping that ass there for at least 2 or 3 minutes straight. Nailed him between the eyes with a chair.
This is just too far. Get some control in there.
And as I say that, Shinobi turns the tides. I mean, if I were him, I would have fucking grabbed that chair and nailed him again with it. You don't know the story on Tessa's EFed Rocky, JoJo and Joe Davis all betrayed Mad Dog, and both Mufasa and Archer came down to help Mad Dog. Interesting. That is it. Another submission. What the? Really?
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long.
Man, first a crossface, then a guillotine. What is next? You gonna put on a sharpshooter?
We're gonna end this.
Full Nelson? Fucking Mad Dog. 2 count for Oni Shinobi. Oni Shinobi, of course, a former television champion.
This could be something. Death Valley bomb. Can it be capitalized on? 2. Shoulder up before 3.
Second 2 count in a row for Oni Shinobi. I believe he may actually be wearing Mad Dog down here.
This match should have ended by now.
He's looking a little sluggish. You get back to his feet. Look, was looking to take control of the matchup, but he is looking a little sluggish. Wow, big kick to the face by Shinobi. Good God. He threw that leg up there. Like, I mean, Shinobi's a fairly big dude. You know, for him to throw a side kick to the face like that, fairly impressive. It's not all big guys are really flexible, you know what I mean? Whoa, sling blade by Shinobi.
Basement drop kick. Everything's going his way right now. Yeah, this is exactly
the ninja assassin, Oni Shinobi.
Saw what was coming and got out of
oh, fuck. I looked away for a second, turned around. Mad Dog's like airborne and comes down with that big lariat. This match is really good. Oh! Kicked him right between the eyes from the bottom. You know, no matter who wins this match, they should have a rematch at some point. This has been a great match. Very entertaining. Oh, another kick out. Wow, 3 2 counts in a row. Mad Dog just will not quit.
You see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference. When your opponent can hang after all. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked.
Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Expertly manipulating the
Oni Shinobi with a submission now.
But I don't see any reason for it.
What in the blue hell is going on?
Destruction under the ring. Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Oh, right to the midsection. Swung that like a baseball bat, he did. Man, these guys are just going back and forth. I mean, Shinobi, I think, had the upper hand for the longest period of time in the match so far. But since then, and before then, it's just been back and forth. Nobody's had the upper hand very long. But they are kicking the holy hell out of each other. And that poor referee, he's been hit by Mad Dog, inadvertently on Mad Dog's. You know, Oni Shinobi's been throwing his ass into the ref, but poor referee. I mean, that's a big dude to be crashing into you. Oh, he went to do it again. He was going to do it for a 3rd time. Did you see that? That is savage. Maybe he doesn't like the ref. I don't know. And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match. And moving on to the semifinals. Representing Team Oni Shinobi FU. It is the Ninja Assassin, Oni Shinobi. Congratulations to Team Oni Shinobi FU. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following Oni Shinobi FU, you're missing out. Very entertaining guy, great promotion. He's got a good community. And he's been very kind to everybody here in TWA. And he was good enough to bring his wrestler to TWA. Actually, can somebody put his link in the chat room? We can't do shoutouts or anything here, but what we can do is we can advertise people's links. We can advertise people's links. So if somebody can get a copy of the link for...
He'd be doing Mr. Oni Shinobi will be doing FanFest later on.
Is he doing FanFest later? Okay. All you got, I mean, if somebody wants to type https://www.twitch.tv/OniShinobiFU. You know, you could go that route too.
This is one I won't forget for a long time.
All right, moving on to the final quarter. I feel like the quarterfinals have really flown by. That was the longest match of the quarterfinals so far, and that was a hell of a battle. Oni Shinobi is busted wide. I mean, you know, damage retention is a real thing. So when you have a tough match like that, because the other, I mean, both Alan Severn and Dex, they're going to be a lot fresher than Oni Shinobi. Although I guess Oni Shinobi's not facing them right now, so that matters very little. I guess we're going to have to see what happens in our final match. Right? How long will that match be? Is it going to be much like the first two matches, or more like Oni Shinobi? Because, I mean, if it's more like Oni Shinobi's match, then they're more evenly matched up. But if he has a matchup like, you know, Alan Severn did, or like Poindexter did, then Oni Shinobi could be in some trouble here, because that was a fairly lengthy match. There's no way he's unscathed. Obviously, he's bleeding from his forehead, so, you know, there's that too. So we'll see what happens. But here we go. Final match of the quarterfinals. Final. Quarterfinals. And like Mufasa said earlier, this is going to be a hell of a banger of a matchup. Zach Payne from Team Ace Hunter, representing, of course, the Ego Club. Multiple-time champion, tag team champion, facing another multiple-time champion and long-time TWA World's Champion, the Manifestation, Damian Angel from Team Kraken Skulls. That's our final quarter-final matchup. Let's get things rocking and rolling, shall we? Time to turn and burn and move on to the semifinals. But who's it going to be, Zach Payne? Or is it going to be Damian Angel? I am a lobster today. Fantastique, I'm very tasty. I'm a little red, I look like I got a sunburn, but I am very tasty. So I am a lobster. Today, Rocky Blazing Star is a fox, and I am driving... I'm a lobster driving a Maserati. Nice. Rocky's driving a garbage truck. I mean, considering how much garbage you spew into our fucking shows on Twitch, that's kind of fitting, isn't it, Rocky Blazing Star? You fucking villain, you. Straight up villain. I am John Moxley. Fantastique. You know what's funny about that is I really never have been a big Moxley Dean Ambrose fan ever. I don't think he was terrible or anything like that. I don't despise him or anything. I guess it's better to say I wasn't as big a fan as some people were. There were times I enjoyed him, but when? Like during his championship run, I thought he had a very good title run. And it was impressive that he got the championship to begin with, because I wasn't sure Vince would pull the trigger on it. And at that time, he absolutely deserved to win it. So I was surprised by that, but I liked the run. I liked the story behind it. So that was a good time to like Dean Ambrose.
He wasn't really a big fan of it, though, was he?
Vince?
No, John Moxley.
Who?
He wasn't a fan of the Ambrose way.
Did you listen to anything I say ever?
Yeah.
Are we married? Is there something I'm missing? You don't fucking listen. It's like I speak, it goes in one ear. You know what it is? You know what it is? Yeah, it's because you're fucking British. That's what it is. You want to be heard, but you don't want to listen. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Ghastly. You want me to time you out for the main event tomorrow? See, he is already talking about villainy. And it's not even tomorrow yet. We're trying to enjoy our YouTube presence right now. You know, I never. How dare you suggest such things? I think it's you that encouraged him. I mean, the reason he wants to cause any villainy, that's your fault because of what you said on the show the other day. So don't you dare pass blame to me. That is how dare you? Moon, are you listening to this? I'm on. Yeah, that is such bollocks, isn't it? Like, what the fuck is Luke even going on about here? I mean, he's the one that caused the problem. You fucking donuts. Did you just call me a donut? What kind of donut? Am I a Boston cream? Well, you don't know what the fuck that is. Am I what kind of donuts you got? So Boston cream is basically a yeast donut. It's not a cake donut. It's a yeast donut dipped in chocolate, but it's got Bavarian cream in the middle. Do you have an equivalent to that there? Or do you motherfuckers not like donuts?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have that kind of a donut there? It's got like cream in the middle and chocolate on top?
Yeah, I've had those a week ago, actually.
What do you guys call them there? So here they're called a Boston cream because they were developed and invented in Boston. Oddly enough, it's a fucking Canadian goddamn company. Actually, it's not so much Canadian anymore. It's part American, part Brazilian, small part Canadian.
Why do you say it's all? That's what they call it.
What?
Such a tenacious talent, always digging down deep to get
Donut?
the win. Well, that's what's endeared them so much to the WWE universe.
But here they call them a Boston cream because that's where they became popularized. But that's what it is. It's a donut dipped in chocolate, and there's Bavarian cream in the middle. They are quite good. We have one here called a Canadian maple, and it's dipped in maple, and it's got maple filling in the middle too. Delicious.
Now this is pure dedication, but I'm also watching Dr. Ross stream at the same time.
How dare you, sir? How fucking dare you watch another show?
Hey. Please look quiet and do this.
Their TWA is currently live with a WCW World Heavyweight Championship Gold Rush tournament, sir, and you are watching another channel. Is everybody here? You know what? You deserve to get banned tomorrow or swear jarred or that is fucking ghastly. Ghastly. How dare you? Luke is also getting punishment from Death Authority. I mean, I don't even think they're wrestling.
Death Authority.
Although, we haven't seen Team Arsenal versus Death Authority yet, have we? I'm trying to think. I don't think we have.
Team Arsenal versus Death Authority. I'll fuck him up, man. Let's go. Let's do it.
That would actually be a great match.
This first round tournament match
it really would. For many
landscape
reasons.
of the rounds to come.
But,
and no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament. So while this isn't the
Archer,
finals,
you owner is my command order. My order.
These superstars have every intention of
Have I just elevated in status above Glenola? Wow. I order you to spell things correctly. Fucking take that. That. If my order is your command, or wait, yeah, I said that correctly. I was just making sure I said that shit right. I hate when I say shit and then I hear it back and it's like, yeah, I didn't say that right at all. You ever have a moment like that where you say something, then you're thinking, what the fuck did I just say?
Oh, what a chop! And now tying up the leg.
Now Luke's not listening again.
That's something to keep an eye on.
Visiting the shrine and eating a fucking ham sandwich, probably. Side of popcorn.
To get the advantage. Boom, Mitchell.
I mean, I guess it's better than showing up naked like Moon did.
See when we had no fucking podcast booth for like months, that was fucking shit.
Fends it off.
That was shit. You know what though? It was super cool that everybody still came to watch the shows. But yeah, even I thought it was shite.
Yeah.
Shite.
No, my streams are just shit altogether. I just don't like when someone doesn't even like
He finds a
it.
counter.
Nothing against you at all. It's just
Turbo
like,
imagine was really much of a struggle.
Yeah, but even you kept showing up. Even you kept showing up. But that's because we got a good. That's because we have a. Nobody liked it. Everybody hated it. Me most of all. It was boring as fuck. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of the time, there's times where I'll record a lot of matches, but a lot of the time I'll only record 5 to 7 matches and upload them, right? And that's why it's not as fun as interacting with, you know, you and Moon and whoever else is on the Oni and whoever else happens to be on the broadcast booth and the people in the chat. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. It's not as fun. So yeah, I had to keep the content going. Is the only reason that happened. And the reason was because where I was living, there was always people everywhere, and they worked different hours. And you know, let's face it, we're not always overly quiet when we run shows. You know, so yeah. So it just would have inconvenienced too many people, and I just wasn't willing to go there. But it did suck balls. It was. I mean, the shows were great, don't get me wrong, but as far as entertainment value goes, it didn't go anywhere past how good the match was. You know?
Nah, it's just kind of like, were you talking at all?
There was a couple of shows we did where I was able to use the broadcast booth, but primarily there was no broadcast booth.
Was that one like, did you have people like?
It was epic stink. No, I just let it go because, like I said, there was different people in the household, and a lot of them all worked different hours, slept at different times of the day. It just would have inconvenienced too many people, no matter what.
What was it like an apartment? Was it like an apartment?
No, we were staying with friends for a bit. Or a friend, not friends, a friend for a bit. So, but yeah, it was great to get the broadcast booth back full time. It's not my fault. It's stupid speech to text. Oh yeah, sure. Blame the device. It's never. You never notice that, Moon and Luke? It's never the fucking user, right? It's always the device or the technology they're using they blame. You know? You can always correct the shit before you press send. You know, because text is, you know, speech to text doesn't send itself. It just types what the fuck you're saying. He still has to send that shit. So he could, you know, do a little thing called proofreading, right? I'm not wrong. He's blaming the device. It's him. How dare he? He's trying to pull. He's attempting to pull the wool over our eyes. That is disgusting.
Able to slip away.
It is disgusting. You know, I don't even know what to expect out of this match at this point. This has been another great matchup. It's funny, the first 2 matches were so quick and resulted in submissions. The last 2 matches have been fucking bangers.
Looking to put this one away here.
I remember the first show we did back on the broadcast booth. It felt like a fucking great.
Yeah, I know, right?
It felt great. But
yeah.
It felt so good to be back. I just, God, Ed.
That was vicious. There's no way you recover from
that. No, I agree. Most people would. Ooh, Damien kicked out. Got his left shoulder up there.
That kick out on pure instinct alone.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
What do you say?
Ooh, big sidewalk slam.
Two, and he fights it off.
This time it is Zach Payne kicking out at a count of 2. Is he going to put him through the table? Oh, he threw him at the table, though. Did you see him bounce off the table?
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That was like a razor's edge to a power bomb. And he kicked out. Wow. I thought it was over right there. I cannot believe that Zach Payne just kicked out of that. Like, what?
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
Wow.
Has to be close to an end. It's time to catch that
nice corkscrew elbow by Damien. That came out of nowhere.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge.
Oh, jumping headbutt right between the eyes. Damn.
Extending their opponent's
I mean, Damien's just flat out looking to dismantle him here now. He's wasting time, though. You can't turn your back on Zach Payne like that. He is wasting way too much time here. You give him time to recover, you will regret it. Damien's quick for such a large man, too. See how fast he was able to re-engage there with Zach? He even took control.
Sliding back in under the ropes.
Damien just no-sold that knee to the face. That's hilarious. Ooh! Spiked his ass right into the mat.
Wait a minute, what's happening? Oh my God! Whoa, definitely a scary few
Wow.
moments.
He took a page right out of Damien Angel's handbook right there. That was weird. I mean, you expect that from Damien Angel, but not from Zach. That's hilarious.
Up in the corner. Oh, jarring uppercut.
Wow.
Both arms trapped into the crucifix.
Oh, look at this. No way you're getting a 3 count out of that. Wow. What the fuck? That's how the match ends? Wow.
Oh, really? That's the end of the match.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck? That is shit ending that.
He gets a roll-up. After that bloodbath, it ends in a roll-up. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. But Zach Payne with a huge win over Damien Angel, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match. And moving on to the semifinals of this Gold Rush tournament, representing Team Ace Hunter and the Ego Club, it is Zach Payne. And he's moving on. Man, the semifinals are looking pretty sweet. What's interesting, though, is the very first match is Wolfpack member versus Wolfpack member. What do you guys think? Alan Severn or Poindexter? Who wins that? I mean, it's not like they've never fought before. We all know the Wolfpack. They get bored. They'll make matches with each other. They'll fight each other even if they're not in a match. They do not care. They've always been... Look at this! Crucifix. He wins with a crucifix pin. That is messed up. I cannot believe... I mean, don't get me wrong. They beat the shit out of each other. I'm sure Damien Angel was less than 100%, but he's a big, strong dude. Zach Payne gets him with a crucifix pin. Like, what? Wow. That is truly shocking. I'm not going to lie. That is truly shocking. All right, here we go. Moving on to the semifinals. It's going to be very interesting. So here we go. Our first matchup is, of course, Wolfman Alan Severn versus Professor Pollux, a.k.a. Poindexter. And, of course, our second match in the semifinals, Oni Shinobi earns the right to move on to the semifinals, and he will face Zach Payne, who just got a big win over Damien Angel, former world champion. Very interesting. I mean, I did not see that. I actually thought, I agreed with Mufasa. It was going to be a banger of a match, but I thought Damien Angel would win it. Not only did he lose, he got pinned with a crucifix pin. Like, what the fuck? That was crazy. The Gooner got beat out early. I didn't see that. No offense to Team Froggy Mouth Legs or Poindexter, but Gooner always does well in tournaments. Always. So that was a really big shocker, too. You know. Both Dex and Severn won their matches fairly quickly, too. Both by submission. Craziness. But here we go. First match in the semifinals. Wolfman Alan Severn versus his stablemate, Poindexter. Wolfpack member versus Wolfpack member. Coming up next. I got to go with Severn, though. I mean, Dex is awesome, don't get me wrong.
I would have gone out 7.
Yeah. I think Wolfman wins this. I think he's the leader of the pack for a reason. Plus, he's had some great matches lately. He's had some great matches. I mean, so has Dex. He's been more involved in the tag team division, though. Severn's been all over the place. He's been taking on all comers. And he's one of the toughest guys in TWA history, flat out. And one of the most dangerous. For multiple reasons. Not only is he dangerous himself, he's got a lot of powerful friends.
Things are about to get good.
Here we go. The Wolfman has arrived.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match.
At least Severn knows how to drive. I remember when Stone Cold once drove an ATV to the ring, he crashed into the fucking wall. I was waiting. I'm glad it didn't happen because he pounded back some beers in the ring. But I was waiting for him to get back on the ATV because I was thinking they're not going to let him get on that, are they? Now after they let him drink in the ring. And Wolfman Alan Severn from Team Glenola. Also a multiple-time champion, tag team champion, legends champion. He's been involved with a lot of successful factions, but when he formed the Wolfpack, he sure knew what he was doing there.
Things are about to get good.
And here comes Dex. I'm really interested to see what happens here. But I still have to go with Severn here. I just do. I think Severn's going to remind Dex why he is the leader of the pack. Professor Pollock's in the house.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
What do you think, Moonrader? Alan Severn or Poindexter?
Maybe Alan Severn.
It's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, they both won so many matches. It's just one of those things, like, it must be difficult to have to face your own stablemate, you know what I mean? Your own part of your family, really. Because Severn is his uncle. Not just the leader of the Wolfpack. So there's a whole dynamic. It's just kind of weird. Like, But like I said, they're no strangers to fighting each other. Alan Severn has forced his own stablemates to fight each other. If he didn't think they'd been performing well lately, he'd make them fight each other. He would literally request a match, having his own faction fighting one another as a lesson. I mean, I'm not sure what that lesson taught, other than, you know, to beat the shit out of your own family. But, you know, whatever. It's entertaining. I don't understand why they do it, but it's entertaining. I can get behind that. But I believe that Dex is probably the closest to Severn out of everybody. And that includes War, even though War is Alan Severn's little brother, which is terribly ironic. Because War is far from little. And Severn is actually a lot smaller than War. Again, they remind me of the whole Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger aspect, if you've ever seen the movie Twins. If you haven't, it was a great movie. Cool comedy with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I do recommend it.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was good, man.
He was. He was dedicated to being a great movie star, that's for sure. Because, I mean, he had to learn how to talk English, too, right? Like, when he first came over, he didn't speak English so well. Like, for instance, when he was in Hercules in New York, which was, like, a terrible movie. Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
It was... No, it was stink. Garbage. Awful. Crappy. Shitty.
No, he's not for that, or anything, like...
A neck snap with authority.
Did you watch it?
Go up high.
No, not Terminator. Hercules in New York.
Feel the target on his back here.
Yeah,
Taking flight.
Yeah, I couldn't help but to watch it, though, because, you know, Arnold's in it.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Hey, did y'all know that they remade the movie Red Sonja? There's a new Red Sonja movie. I don't know if it's any good. I actually liked the original one. You know, I think they should have had a bigger budget and done it just a little bit better. But it was still, for the time period, it was still a good movie. I mean, Conan was better, but... Speaking of Conan, I wonder what's going on with that. Somebody should Google that shit. Luke, look up Arnold new Conan movie. Like, he's been reported to be doing like an aged version of Conan. Like when he's already king, obviously, after the first Conan movie, and his kingdom is threatened, and he has to defend his kingdom. See if there's any information about it. If it's in the works still, if it's not happening anymore. I
thought for sure that was it.
Good lord.
Conan, the barbarian.
Oh no!
Yes.
Wrapping the arm. A vicious stomp to the hand.
Actually, what would I forget what they were going to call the new one.
Hoist it up. Incredible.
I think it was going to be called King Conan. Try that.
This is the kind of intensity he wants to bring all night.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Or just Arnold new Conan movie. I don't know. Something will pop up somewhere.
From the top. He fails to connect.
I actually like Jason Momoa's Conan movie. I thought that was good. It didn't get a lot of...
Now he's looking for some momentum.
It kind of turned into a flop. I mean, it became a success later on streaming and stuff like that, but it's one of those things people didn't really...
Going for the win.
I don't think people really liked it when it first came out, but I thought it was great. And they did Conan's birth the proper way. They didn't in the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They didn't show, you know, how he was actually born. Like he was in the graphic novels and the comics, etc. He was born via war birth. Like it was they were in the middle of a war, and he ended up being born during that time, you know, during the conflict. And they actually showcased that in Jason Momoa's Conan. But I actually thought it was a good movie. How the fuck did you know what I'm watching right now? I don't know what, because we were talking about more than one movie there, so I don't know which one it is. Right now, I'm going to talk about Barbie Island Princess and suggest that that's what you're watching.
He's headed out to the ringside area, and now he's back into the ring. What a vicious shot. Oh, man, that definitely opened him up. Look out.
But are you talking about Twins or Conan? And which one? And by the way, the new Conan movie was supposed to completely ignore the second Conan movie they did back in the day, Conan the Destroyer, because that was terrible. I don't know how the fuck they went from Conan the Barbarian to being such a great cinematic movie to Conan the Destroyer, which was an absolute disaster. I still watched it. You know, it was Conan, and Arnold was in that sumbitch, so I watched that shit anyway, but it was not good. Wow! Tapped him in with a crossface chicken wing. That's his second submission in a row in this tournament via crossface chicken wing. Christian Cool and the Iceman Christian Hart are probably watching on thinking, what in the fuck is he doing? I believe personally that Christian Hart will have a problem with that. What is he doing utilizing his move? But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and moving on to the tournament final with a win over the Wolfman Alan Severn. Representing Team Froggy Moth Legs, it is Professor Pollux, a.k.a. Poindexter. Poindexter. Well, who called that? Somebody called that. Didn't they? Maybe not. I know Moon almost said Poindexter, but then he kind of tossed up between Poindexter and Severn. But he did mention Dex first. He did mention Dex first. This next matchup is going to be really interesting. Right? Because they're both battered and bruised, guaranteed after their quarterfinals matches. Because their quarterfinals matches were completely different than Dex and Severn's. Right? Theirs were quick. They got right to business. They didn't fuck around. They just tapped their opponents out. He had a lot tougher go here with Severn, but...
You can tell this guy was fired up from the moment the bell rang.
But Oni Shinobi and Zach Payne, though, they were in bangers. And I fully expect this one to be a banger. So, you're watching Twins? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a great movie. It really is. Yep, I've always enjoyed that movie. Alright, here we go on to our second semi-final matchup. Final as well. There is only two semi-final matchups. There's only two. But here we go. It is Oni Shinobi versus Zach Payne. It is Team Oni Shinobi FU versus Team Ace Hunter. Who is walking into the tournament final to face the great Poindexter? The Professor. Professor Pollux, Dex. Who's it going to be? We are going to find out right now. Here we go. The Ninja Assassin versus Zach Payne. I gotta be honest, I like Jey Uso a lot, but the whole Yeet thing for me, the crowd seems to still love the shit out of it. But for me, it got
something works. Can't really knock him for it. Yeah.
I don't knock him at all, and while the crowd is still behaving like they are, he should absolutely keep doing it. But I gotta be honest, it's getting old for me personally. Especially, you know what did it for me? It didn't at first. I've always thought it was kind of cool, and I love the crowd interaction, right? And it's so cool that he's able to garner that. You know, I never expected that out of Jey Uso. If you told me 5 years ago that was going to happen, I would have told you you're a fucking freak. You know what I mean? Like, Jey Uso really stepped up his game. But when they started letting him, you know, roll it back and play the music and do the shit with the audience right in the middle of a fucking matchup, that's when it did it for me. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, come on. You're going to do it after the match. You do it before the match. Do we really need to do it during the match? Because you know what? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, so you're telling me his opponent is hurt so bad that he's eating? Why wouldn't he just pin him? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. Yes, exactly. Exactamundo. Correct. You, sir, are removed from the list. I mean, if you were on it. You might have been. You don't know that. Jericho might have put you on the list. You might have been on the list of Archer at one point. I missed the list of Archer. I should bring that back. That was fun.
So everybody had those wedges. Like,
do you remember that? Remember? Oh, fuck.
was one of the wedges because you said
yeah. That's only because everybody kept arguing over AEW. I made it. I banned it.
I mean, everyone kept arguing over AEW.
I mean, it was just all in good fun. Like, the whole list of Archer was all... It was just all part of the, part of the show. But at one point... At one point, we had so many words on the list of Archer, people could barely talk. So
everyone was getting timed out.
I forget who it was. I ended up creating a redemption that you could explode the list of Archer. I forget who did it though. I can't remember who it was that did it. I don't think it was Glenn.
I remember you put Guru against fucking Tozawa, man.
Tozawa? Yeah, and Tozawa beat him. Do you remember that? And fucking Glenn did not let that down. Like, he bothered you about that forever. Even I. Yeah, that's true. But back then, I believe it was Jack. He'd also rib you about it from time to time. It was mostly Glenn, but I remember Jack would bring it up from time to time. He'd say something like, "We should book Tozawa and Luke." How dare Jack?
I ripped Jack about him getting his pantsuit as a fucking suit as a broadcast staff when he leaves the broadcaster. He takes his pants, Jack, and runs away.
I think I actually forgot to even advertise that we're live right now.
You fucking dickhead.
Right? I literally just thought of that now.
You're not the only one that's after much, though. I forgot to advertise on your own Discord, mate. I was having to say about the third match. Oh, shit, yeah.
How fucking dare I? I mean, I'm going to advertise right now anyways, because I remembered.
Halfway through the first match, I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, sorry, guys. I forgot to announce and go online.
Oh, I almost forgot Discord. It's Rocky Cross's fault. If he would learn to spell shit correctly. If he would learn to spell things correctly, it wouldn't, mess with my head and manipulate my mind and make me forget things. Oh, I think the polls might have closed. Oh, we got tied results for both polls. Holy shit. So for the Women's One Championship, it is a tie between Alexis James and Julia Jackson. So that means another triple threat match for the One Championship. Very cool. And with the men, there's a three-way tie. So that will be a fatal four-way for the men's One Championship. We got Zach Payne, who is just about to go to war with Oni Shinobi. We got Joe Lincoln, Gooner, and they will, of course, be... who is the One Champion right now? Is it Shade still? I'm going to look right now. See, now I'm there. Oops, that's the women's. No, it's Mad Dog. That's right, I forgot Mad Dog beat Shade. That's right. So Mad Dog is going to be in a fatal four-way elimination matchup for the One Championship in the near future. And then Amber Extreme is the Women's One Champion. So Alexis James...
So close. That could have been it.
Wait a minute, who's the other? I gotta look again. And Julia Jackson. How the fuck could I forget Julia Jackson? How dare I? I should ban myself. I deserve a banning right now. Rocky, if we were on Twitch, I'd almost allow you to ban me right now from a match. That was ghastly. I forgot Julia Jackson. That is disgusting. Fucking Honeybee's probably gonna ban me from a match on Twitch tomorrow. She's likely still lurking. She's gonna hear that shit. You forgot about Julia? How dare you, sir? I agree. I deserve it. That was ghastly. All right.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
What in the fuck?
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get
Where?
messy in a hurry.
Oh, there he is. That was weird, man. He blended in so well with the floor and the fence, the barricade, the black and the red, because he's wearing black. I didn't even see Oni Shinobi there.
What sounds crazy, but they
I mean, good thing, you know, good thing Zach Payne did. But what do you guys think, anyways? Zach Payne or Oni Shinobi? Who's gonna call it?
Your opponent is quickly going to pick up on that. Uh-oh.
Zach Payne.
Oh.
You think Zach Payne? Moon, what about you?
And Zach Payne, maybe
Trying to get
wouldn't
vertical, but he has
win
no
this.
idea he's in the line of fire.
You think Zach Payne as well?
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Into the neck breaker.
That has to end it.
It is a tough one because I mean they've both done very well in this tournament. Oh, what?
Sweet.
I mean, I know he landed on the legs of that chair. I guess it was on the neck though, wasn't it? Maybe he got knocked out.
Just had the pleasure of watching.
Let's see if they show the replay of that. Well, they will because it's the final. Unless they just show the pin. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they show the whole replay. That right there was insane. Shades of Chris Benoit right there by Zach Payne. That was phenomenal. But I'm pretty sure Zach Payne's neck landed on the leg of the chair. We're going to find it right here, I think. Nope, not there. Oh, he threw him onto the chair. I don't know. That's great. I didn't expect the match to end there. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match. And moving on to face Professor Pollux in the tournament final. Representing Team Oni Shinobi FU, it is the Ninja Assassin, Oni Shinobi. Congratulations to Oni Shinobi FU. Another big win for Oni Shinobi. Well, this is going to be an interesting finals because at this point, I'm not going to lie, I think Oni Shinobi might be... I think he's going to come into this match fresher than Dex. Does anybody else agree with that, or do you guys think Dex beats Shinobi? Who do you guys think earns the right to fight Shade? Who's going to move on to the championship final? It's kind of a tough one, right? But I feel... Who's a hippopotamus? Mufasa is a hippopotamus. Nice. Do you know hippos fart out their mouths and shit? That's fucking weird, right? That is fucking weird. It is fucking weird. 5 and a 4. What are the numbers again? 6 and a 5, maybe, was it? Let's see if it popped up recently or if I gotta scroll all the way back. I gotta scroll all the way back. It hasn't popped up in a while. So blackjack is a pair of 9s, dice, yeah, 6 and a 5. And of course, lotto is 6, 7, 2. You know what we should do is pin that message so people know. Is it not gonna let me? There we go. There you go, guys. So I pinned that so you know what the numbers you need are. All right, here we go. Tournament final time. Poindexter versus the Ninja Assassin, Oni Shinobi. Let's turn and burn. Who earns the right to fight? The reigning, defending, undisputed since June the 30th. WCW World Heavyweight Champion Shade. Who's it going to be? You know what? I'm going with Oni Shinobi. Because he's literally, I thought he was going to lose.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Oni Shinobi. Actually.
Yeah. I actually didn't. If Oni Shinobi makes it through, yeah, I believe so too. I think he takes Shade out. Well, we're gonna find out. Moon, what about you?
Are you guys ready?
Dex or Oni Shinobi? What do you think? Apparently doesn't think much. Luke, he's not listening to us again. How fucking rude. How dare he? Ghastly. You got Professor Pollux. We're going to call Moon Raider Professor Bollocks. We're gonna have Mickey James beat up Queen Dust. That's what we're gonna do.
In the championship tournament, making his way from another.
We might do a go home happy match, but I think like go home happy matches so far this season we've been kind of sticking to like retro matches. Like we've done. Didn't we do Lesnar and Eddie Guerrero? Wasn't it recently?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we should do. We should. You know what would be fun though? Wouldn't it be fun to see El Grande Americano versus Kurt Angle? I know that's not really a retro match, but I think that would be kind of fun. I think it would be fun. Chad Gable versus Kurt Angle would have been a stellar match, actually. That would have been a very, very good match if that was something that was able to come to fruition. Has anybody won anything yet? No, eh? It's been a tough night as far as that goes. Oh, wait. Mufasa tied the house. Alright, so I'm going to roll right now, and it's what you'll have to beat. Oh, pair of fours is the new numbers.
This is a guy who
give it a go, Mufasa.
The highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
No dice. So the new set of numbers, ladies and gents, pair of fours. That's what you got to beat now. Am I able to play the lotto? I should be able to play it too, right? $408. That was way off 672. And don't forget, guys, it doesn't have to be exactly 672, right? It could be 276, 267, 726, 627. You know, it could be any combination of those numbers. So just pay attention to what numbers you're getting. Because you might see 276 and think, oh shit, too bad it wasn't 672, but it actually, you know, it is. That wasn't in any specific order, it's just those are the numbers you have to get. If you get exactly 672, goddamn, that would be kind of cool though. Probably a lot harder though. At least with not having to get the exact combination of the numbers, you got more opportunities to get those numbers, you know what I mean? It increases your chance of winning just a little bit. So.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Ninja T-Man. Guys, this match has the potential
I got a
to
6 and a 4.
change the WWE landscape.
So did Rocky, except for in dice. I am no longer a lobster. I am an owl. Woo. Woo. 034. Pair of 8s. Wait a minute, what was that? Pair of 8s. Oh, and blackjack. Blackjack is a pair of 9s. Well, at least you got closer. You're the closest so far, Rocky, to winning blackjack. But it's blackjack. You don't even need a pair of 8s. But 9 and 9 is 18. 8 and 8 is 16, right? So they're still winning. A blue heron. Magnificent bird, actually. Powerful. Very large.
He has him lined right in his sights. Whoa, just floating through the air. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top.
5 and a 7.
Knee drop. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
I don't think mine... Oh, I didn't even press send. Nah.
Springboard. Shooting star. Throwing all caution to the wind and
Oh, I'm driving a fucking moped. God damn it. I shouldn't have done that. At least before I was a lobster driving a Maserati. Now I'm an owl driving a fucking moped. What in the fuck? How do you go from a Maserati to a goddamn moped? That's it, I'm changing vehicles. I'm not riding a moped. It's not happening. I do not want a moped.
There's some shock in the arena.
I'm gonna spell that shit wrong.
He's able to counter that.
There we go, let's see. Now I'm driving a Tesla. I want the fucking moped back. I want the moped back. What the hell? Not playing that anymore.
There's an added sense of danger in a match like this, even if it ends up in the least dangerous place in the whole venue, like the merch table. It definitely seems to embolden the superstars a little bit more. Yeah.
3-3-1. I'm not coming close to the numbers at all either, so.
No, he gets the shoulder up. Almost
I am not.
At this point. Oh, look at this. This superstar. Sling blade. Complete control. A pin. We have a pin.
Shinobi looking for a pinfall here.
No, kick out at
2 count only.
Duck's
got that right shoulder. He kicked it with authority, though. Yeah, I mean, that was a... He kicked it with some purpose there. He's not ready to quit.
This might just do it.
Look at this. Odie Shinobi with another fucking submission. Like, what?
Expect him to just let go. I don't know what he's
Like,
thinking,
since
but he
when
needs
does
to
Oni
focus on
Shinobi
the
submit
task
people?
ahead.
It's
And now he
nuts.
gets back into the ring.
Oh! Damn!
He's really in this
Dex
now.
really should have been paying attention. That was absolutely beastly. Wow.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? He is
Took him
stalking
right in the side of the face with that kendo.
from the top. You gotta be kidding me.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Ooh, big kick to the side of the head. And a Spanish fly. Ripcord Spanish fly at that. See, now that is Deck's signature move right there. That's usually his finisher. He went with a crossface chicken wing today.
Forearms to the
It's just
face.
insane. I still can't believe he did that twice. Quarterfinals and semifinals.
He almost
Very
got
interesting.
caught by that one.
Fuck's sake, Lotto. Yeah, I know, right?
That was the best one I've ever seen.
6-7-0. You were so close.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Oh, right on the
I haven't got good
Not
numbers on
good.
anything
Goes
yet,
back into
so.
the ring here.
Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting.
You know what else we're all forgetting?
I don't know what he's got.
Taking the easy way.
It looks like he could get it done
63% world championship worthy. There we go. We were forgetting one. Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and has now earned the right to fight the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Heavyweight Champion Shade. Representing Team Froggy Moth Legs and the Wolfpack, it is Professor Pollux Poindexter. Moving on to the championship final. Wow.
Boy.
That bastard won by a nut shot, Mufasa says. You're not wrong. 96. Wow.
Wow, he actually he just battered him completely. Yeah.
I want to see the replay, though. Like, to win the match that way. Basically. I thought Oni Shinobi was winning that thing, man. I mean, did anybody else think Oni Shinobi was going to win this? I thought he did better throughout that entire match. Oh. But I mean, you know, he was through an entire tournament and just took a very large shot to the nutsack.
A statement victory by this guy tonight. Those aches and pains are going to be a reminder.
Both painful and quite shocking, I'm sure. We only have World, Rocky. I didn't include them all. I might include one more, but... Alright, congratulations to Team Froggy Moth Legs and Poindexter. It is championship final time. Championship final. It is Professor Pollux versus Shade. And that is next. Alright, what do you guys think? Are we going to get a new champion? Or is Shade going to come in and do like he's done to everybody else since the end of June and take Poindexter to school? Show everybody why he is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I legit just saw that nut shot.
Yeah.
What a shot.
It was nasty. It was, but you know what? I mean, if he had not have done that, he was losing. Because again, I'm sorry, but Oni Shinobi dominated that match for the most part. I did not think Dex was winning, and then he did that, and just Shinobi was just done. He was done. What a ghastly way to win, though.
The following contest is a fall.
Don't you think? I mean,
and is for the WCW Heavyweight Championship.
World Heavyweight Championship on the line. And here comes Professor Pollux for the final time tonight. Oh, give me a second. My wife is calling.
FaceTime video.
Hi. Why?
Let's not forget, the title is on the line here tonight. How can I forget? I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
Yeah, it's because I'm playing the game. But what happened when you got covered in... Yeah.
Oh, who's the Randy? Jesus, that's all the first door of Arsenal, who's the Randy?
have returned. Alright, sorry about that. Wife called, had to answer the phone. It's never good not to answer your wife. Just throwing that out there. I'm sure most people know this. But, you know, if you want any advice in life, how dare you not have a wife? You should get out there, get off your fucking lazy ass and go find a woman. What is wrong with you? There's somebody out there.
It's a lot of work having a woman, isn't it?
It's a lot of work having you, I'm sure. The woman make things easier, and you know, they teach you things, and you know, there's lots of benefits to having a lady friend. Isn't there, Moon? And no, Luke, you cannot date Mickie James. Nick Aldis would not appreciate that. He would not appreciate that. I mean, you could offer to join them maybe, but I mean, he's not going to give you Mickie James. It's not going to happen. Technically, I guess it's Mickie Aldis now, eh?
Mickie James Aldis. Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
Huh?
Mickie James. She's called Mickie James Aldis, yeah.
Yeah. It's hyphenated. And here comes the reigning defending World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm not like everybody else, Cole.
Representing Team Sir Jack the Great One.
But not me.
It is Shade. June 30th is when he won that championship. It is September the 19th. So he's held that belt hostage for a very lengthy period of time. The question is, can he retain, or does the Wolfpack gain? Because, of course, Professor Pollux probably won't waste too much time trying to dethrone him. This could get ugly very quickly. Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from another time.
Man, nobody's won anything tonight. No championship worthy, no lotto winners, no blackjack winners. That's crazy. That doesn't happen very often. Usually somebody wins something.
And his opponent from the edge of reality, weighing in at 221 pounds, the WCW Heavyweight Champion, the Outsider, Shane.
Look at the adjective. Championship.
Here we go. I expect a barn burner here. Can Dex dethrone the longtime champion?
WCW was the biggest competitor to WWE for nearly 2 decades. Even into the pin, title on the line.
He's going for a pin already. That's just to get into the mind of he knows he's not beating Shade that quickly.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana.
That's like a Triple H tactic. That's a cerebral assassin thing.
Challenger can come at you from all angles. That makes for a very dangerous situation.
Let them know you can be in control whenever you want. Put them on the mat whenever you want. He knew he wasn't winning.
What a way to flaunt your abilities. And of course, Kendo's
You drank all my coffee. Luke, fuck you. Make me a new coffee. How dare you? I mean, don't be so lazy. Go make me one. And a sandwich while you're at it. I mean, you were talking about a ham sandwich the other day. I'd like some Swiss and mustard on that, though. A little bit of Swiss cheese, a little bit of mustard, maybe a little pepper. I don't care what kind of bread. You pick. The coffee, however, is a must.
strategy is always important, but here it's particularly
We'd ask
key.
Moon Raider, but we don't know where the fuck
If match
Moon
can end
Raider is.
anywhere, then it's crucial to try to force the action where you want it to go.
He's
You can
MIA.
literally pick your preferred
Missing.
battlefield. It's just a
Not
matter
present.
of making sure things get there. On the shoulders and a slam. Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Shade looking to end things here already. Oh, I thought that's not what I thought he was going to do, but got an ankle lock locked in tight.
You don't want to get caught in this.
Oh my God! Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is over.
These guys gave everyone their
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still WCW World Heavyweight Champion representing Team Sir Jack the Great One. It is Shade. Long live the reigning champion, Shade. Who's going to beat him? He has been unbeatable as WCW World Champion. Wow.
Good job by our champion holding on to that title.
He made short work
Defense for him tonight.
of Professor
He came in with that
Pollux.
Unshakable champion mentality.
So congratulations to Team Sir Jack the Great One and the mighty Shade, who is still your reigning defending WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I might have to challenge Shade for that. I mean, you can challenge anybody you want. I mean, your client is the world's heavyweight champion for TWA. I don't think he needs permission. Nobody's going to turn that down. That might be a great stream per-view matchup, actually. Shade versus Mufasa. World champion versus world champion. That is main event shit right there. That is main event shit right there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all I was going to do, a go-home happy match, but my wife is on her way home. So, I'm going to... No, I don't have time now. I'm going to call it a day. But don't forget, tomorrow is Wrestle Wars Genesis. And it's going to be a big day. We continue the road to the second annual WCW World War III stream preview that will feature War Games. It's going to be a great show. There's going to be some exciting matches. We're going to have some championships on the line. Who knows? Anything can and will happen. It is Wrestle Wars Genesis, the flagship show of TWA. It is the most must-see show on any TV, much less Twitch TV. And yes, Rocky, we will be live on Twitch. You can go back to your villainous ways and your corruption and your insubordination and all of the above. I'll tell you like it is. Fuck you. How dare you, sir? Ghastly behavior. You never behave yourself ever. But anyways, that's it. That's all. Great tournament. Thanks for being here as always. And we'll see you tomorrow live on Twitch TV for Wrestle Wars Genesis. Peace out.